Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome again to the Casual Report. That ping you just heard there was Daniel with the subscription. Thank you very much, Daniel. Put him back in, mate. Full house today. I can hear Jam today.
Yes.
Mr. 200 is beside me. Speak again, Jam.
No.
Alright, okay, it's working. I thought my thing wasn't working.
It's working.
James, how are you today?
Chilling.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, everybody at home and around the world, Jam has just informed us he thought it was Wednesday today and wondered why I was calling him on Discord. So there's that today. Jam.
Luckily, I was sitting in front of my PC.
Yeah, luckily.
I'd only just come on as well.
Yeah, probably only just got out of bed, if I'm going to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen.
Actually, not far off.
Jam, what have you been doing, good sir? What have you been up to? Have you been playing? Have you been watching anything?
I'm on Modern Family Season 9.
It's a great show, by the way, everybody.
It's so good. It's one of the best shows ever.
Yeah.
Games-wise, Street Fighter 5 and Rocket League.
How are those games?
Actually, I'm actually really getting back into Street Fighter 5.
Really, actually, are you maining Dan yet? Because if you're not maining Dan, I don't want to hear about it, to be honest with you.
I've been playing as Dan.
Is Dan good? Because I know you like to play as Dan in 4.
Dan's actually pushing S tier, I think.
Is he?
Because
the thing about Dan is he's he's pretty much a joke character, but you get down and dirty with him, and with all the techers and all that around his play, I assume he gets quite good. Is that right about Dan?
He's very good. He's good, but I still think I've missed the boat on it though, because like there's so many characters that I don't know the move sets, and even with the irregulars on the game, they've changed the move sets them, and then I go back in and I think I know how to defend against them.
And then you play someone and you just get swiped aside, mate. You know?
Mate. Yeah, there's a lot of games like that.
Yeah, the best way to be good at a fighting game is to start playing it when it first comes out. It's the only problem we've got, you know what I mean? But is that all you've been up to? I know it's only been 2 days since last spoke to you, to be honest.
Yeah.
Is that what you've been doing?
And Rocket League yesterday with G and Luke.
How did that go? You win some games? Were you
I'm actually enjoying
ass,
Rocket League
mate?
again. I'm enjoying Rocket League again, but it's not for the fact of grinding ranked or anything. It's just for the fact of going in and playing it.
And living the dream. And
just playing Rumble and hoops and whatever. I've not been playing
having a good time. None of this ranked nonsense.
Don't care about it. NS is buzzing.
Oh, by the way, everybody, NS, our loving friend, is getting a PC and he's quite excited. But I don't know if you can tell in the chat. I don't know if you can see.
He picked it up yesterday.
Oh, he's got one. I'm out of the loop, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. He's got his PC and he's buzzing. The other voice you hear, the other beautiful gentleman below my webcam on the screen is Dan the Man's here. Daniel, how are you today, sir?
I'm good, thank you.
Are you chilling?
I am chilling.
Good
yes.
lad. What have you been up to? You been watching out? You been playing anything good?
Just been playing some more GTA and cooking food.
GTA 4, right? You were on this today and last night, yeah.
GTA 4.
Now,
yeah.
if I may, I'll start my question. I'll come back to you in a second. Dan. Jam, did you play GTA 4?
Yes.
Did you like GTA 4?
Yes.
Ask
me if I finished GTA 4.
No, I didn't finish it either. Dan also didn't, which is why I'm jumping back in. Daniel, how's GTA 4 going?
Good, actually. Like, it doesn't run very well, and that's primarily because it didn't run well in the first place. It was a bit of a shoddy port.
Is it the PC version?
Yeah, it's the PC version.
Okay.
It is a bit of a shoddy port, so there are some hiccups here and there, and there's a lot of pop-in and whatnot. But the actual overall experience, I quite enjoy.
You're all over it, mate. You know what I mean?
The matter of the fact is, it gets a lot of, it's distaste because it was the most realistic GTA, and I don't think that was a bad thing. I really don't. I quite enjoy it.
Yeah.
Here's NS. Good, so let's go bowling.
Oh, what was his name? What was his name?
Roman.
If I had to fucking hear him, mate. No,
For the last time, I don't want to go fucking bowling.
Something like that. What have you been doing? Just GTA 4 and just chilling?
Yeah, I've been trying my hand at cooking some homemade food. So
what have you been doing? This is quite interesting. What have you been?
Well, yesterday I tried to make. I don't know what the word for it is, but it's like KFC chicken. Like you get battered chicken and stuff like that. Yeah, fried chicken. Yeah. That's it. That's what I'm looking for.
Nice.
I tried doing that yesterday, and it didn't go too good. No, unfortunately. It was an experiment. It failed.
Yeah, it can be quite difficult to get the distribution of the breadcrumbs on the chicken and all that shit. And the dousing of the egg and all that nonsense. But I'm sure you'll get it, mate.
And today I made a homemade lasagna.
And Jamie Oliver over here, you know what I mean? Gordon Ramsay's in the house.
Gordon Ramsay is here. Yeah. And to be fair, it got rave reviews. Even Mary says...
Mary
said it was better than...
Mary's a very good cook, everybody. She's sound.
Mary is a good cook.
That's me.
What have you been up to?
Well, I've been grafting, to be fair, but guess what? You can see it behind me. My girlfriend got a new vinyl, and I'm very excited about this. I'm very excited. Billie Eilish. What's it called? Babe.
What's that? What's this freaky picture on, isn't it?
Wherever we go or something.
Hello,
I can't remember what it's called, but it's got Bad Guy and Bury a Friend and When the Party's Over and Wish You Were Gay on, which is all good. I'm very excited to put that on the old
vinyl player.
And I've been smashing Pokemon, you know what I mean? Ask me how many badges I've got.
8.
1. Do you know why I've got 1?
Because you've only done 1 gym.
Well, that is the reason. But I've been pissing about with a surprise trade and asked me yesterday. I was just chilling last night, you know what I mean? Before bed, walking around the wild areas, chilling, doing the surprise trade. Asked me what someone sent last night. I don't know if you can see it.
I don't even know what that is.
Ish can see
balloon.
It's
I don't
Reggie
know what
Lecky, which is one of the Reggie legendary Pokemon. Ask what level it is.
200.
Ask me if it listens to me. No, because I can only control up to level 30. I also got a Litten in a Wonder Trade. Well, I say Wonder, it's still a surprise trade now. I'm calling it Wonder Trade because that's what the OG's called.
People from around the world giving you random Pokemon.
So you pick a Pokemon, send it out to trade, and whatever you get back is what you get back. I keep sending out nonsense, and I get Litten, so I'm going to get an Incineroar, which I'm buzzing about. I got a Charmander, so I can get the Zard. You know what I mean? Because people who breed Pokemon just fling them out. Breed for shinies and breed for IVs and all that shit, and won't go into IVs and EVs now. We haven't got enough time. Do you know what I mean? Gentlemen, shall we crack on?
Yes.
Good. Before we start, I should say. Either of you two seen Space Jam? The answer better be yes.
Of course, I've seen Space Jam.
Of course.
Awesome.
What sort of question is that?
I think official images of Space Jam 2 got released today. Did you see it?
Yes. I like the art style for
I'm digging this, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James, he's looking quite nice as the Toon Squad captain. It's on the I've got this from EW. What's that short for? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not in the loop. Entertainment Weekly. Yep. Are we in or out of this? Because Bugs Bunny there looking fresh, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But of the pictures, it doesn't matter. But Bugs Bunny looks fresh. It looks very detailed, and LeBron James obviously looking nice. Is Lola going to be in? I imagine she is because she's on the cover of this magazine.
Yeah, she is.
I mean, at first I was like, it doesn't need a sequel. What are you doing? Leave it alone and all that. But this is a step in the right for me. A step in the right direction. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm down with it. I don't think it's a direct sequel. It's not like a carry on.
Yeah, it's more like another one. I think
it's going to be its own thing.
Yeah, which is probably the best thing to, to do. There is other images I need to just find quick because I've seen them. Give me a second.
They're on. You can find them with Nibellion.
Yeah.
Jack, delete everything off the document. We're only allowed to talk about NS PC.
Okay. And it's got a PC, by the way, everybody. I'm very happy for him.
I'm still surprised he's not installing Subnautica as we speak.
And let's get Subnautica on your PC, mate. Let me just find these screens quick, and then we'll go on to the big stuff, mate. You know what I mean? To be fair, Space Jam 2 is quite big, but is it called Space Jam 2? Or is it just Space Jam: A New Legacy?
I think. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, mate, there they are. Some more. Oh, that is looking fresh, mate. You know what I mean? Let me just
They look good.
get this up now, dead quick. Even Sweetie Pie's looking cool. You know what I mean? There's a nice bit of depth to these character models. I quite like it, and this kit, Lola's there. To be fair, I've answered my own question.
That Spoon Squad kit looks great, by the way.
I'm having that.
I want one.
I want one. I'm all over it. I wonder how Don Cheadle's in it, by the way, because of course he is. Is Bill Murray going to be in this one?
That'd be great if it was.
Yeah,
It would be pretty
he
cool
needs to
if
come
it
back
was.
and be in this one. I'd be all over it.
Michael Jordan cameo, probably.
You imagine if MJ turns up at the end, it's like, oh yeah, I'm like, bro. But anyway, lads, gentlemen, I have a question, because I always have questions. It's what I do. We'll crack on to the good stuff. Jam.
Yes.
I know you watched it. Daniel, did you
Yes.
see the Pyra Mythra Smash Brothers Mr. Sakurai Presents thing?
No.
No. Well, you're no good here, mate. I'll be honest with you. I'm joking.
You know I'm not
I know,
that fussed about
I
the
know,
character
mate.
classes, though.
So I turn to you, James. What did you think?
Fine.
I imagine you just sat there for 40 minutes. When it finished, you just shrugged your shoulders and went, "Yeah, Sam, whatever."
Yeah, pretty much.
Um,
Well, I mean, I'm always amazed and impressed about the level of detail that goes into the characters, like how true they are to the original games and where it's come from. So, like,
yeah,
I think
because
that's really
when it was going through the specials and showing you the move in the Xenoblade 2 game and then the Smash Bros. I'm sure even you were like, "Oh, that's pretty cool."
yeah, I always appreciate
you can
that.
appreciate that kind of stuff. Now, someone
I wasn't a fan of the stage.
I mean, that is probably the only stage you're going to get from Xenoblade 2, which is unfortunate. Perhaps on the back of one of the bigger titans might have been nicer. Like the fucking I always forget the names of them. The big place where the church place is. That might have been nice.
Update.
There's an update. Right there.
I can't play online.
Huh. Interesting.
Cannot connect to online servers right now because of an unstable network connection. The network may be busy.
You know why it's busy?
I know why it's busy.
They're pulling plugs, mate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like the music. I mean, I'm in, mate. The music. The spirit board. I know you don't like.
I'm not gonna lie. I skipped the music part.
Why? The music's amazing. And did you see the Mii Fighters?
Yes, the Monster Hunter and Arthur from
cool.
Ghosts and Goblins.
I thought it was cool. When I saw Monster Hunter, I sort of giggled a bit because that was one of the ones people were don't want to say hoping for, or somewhere between hoping and thinking is what we were doing with Monster Hunter. But I was in the camp that if there was going to be one, that would have been in already because the Rathalos is the thingy. That's what it's called, right? The big dragon.
I don't think we'll see a Monster Hunter character.
No, not now. Definitely not now.
We'll see it. I reckon we will do, but I reckon it'll be in.
Are we getting 5 past 3? I'll ask you that question quick.
I hope so.
We all hope so. Okay, you hope. Do you think or not?
You know what? I think we might.
I mean, I need to see how depends on what's this one sold, doesn't it?
That's true, but we're living in the day and age where people release one game and then completely build on it and build on it and build on it. Most games from that are having so much success from it. It would probably make more sense.
with this
Sakurai
yeah.
and his lot, just to keep making characters.
Yeah, and with this potentially being Sakurai's last Smash game or last game, I mean, yeah, if someone else is going to come and take over, they're just going to throw new characters in. Why not? Like when the Switch 2 comes out or the next Nintendo console, just have
it's more
Smash
reason
Ultimate,
for the
super duper sexy face, blah blah blah, whatever. Bang, there you go, £80 done, straight in. Did you see it when Sakurai was picking between the two? He was like, oh, for combat ability, like sure, Pyra. Sakurai, mate, we know what you mean. I want them figures, by the way. I wanted them for a while.
They're really cool.
Yeah,
I like. I was pointing out. Look, Pyra
did you know?
Now
we talk Smash a minute. Did you know? I never knew this. Kirby's copy ability is stronger than the actual ability it copies.
No,
I didn't know that either.
What? I do now.
Yeah, he said it in the. He probably fell asleep, mate. But he did say it in the presents video. He was like, "Oh, it's stronger," because he did the side by side comparison, whereas he used Pyra's and then Kirby's Pyra and then Mythra, then the thingy, and I was like, my mind just blew up, mate. Do you know what I mean? Cool. But yeah, out later today. So Smash Saturday this week. You know who I'm. It's my new main, isn't it? You know what I mean? He's using my controller as well.
So you're just going to be cheesing.
I'll be living that dream, mate. I'll be living that dream. I'm sorry, but just a clarification. The Everon tonight, so I'll be doing this a bit. You bear with me. Turn that down. Oh, we're winning.
What? What did you say? Oh, Everton. You played West Brom.
Yeah, we're winning. I missed it. I thought it was later on. I thought it kicked off. Does that not kick off early or what?
It's just to catch up the other teams, isn't it?
Yeah.
The games in hand.
Oh yeah. Oh well. It's already kicked off. We're winning. Up the top is 2 minutes left. But overall, babe, I'm
okay, I have the ability to play online now. But there's no character release.
Yeah. Do you? Okay, I'm buzzing. You're indifferent because you don't care. I have a question. We'll probably get the next character. What? Sephiroth will come out in December, right?
Yeah.
So we're in
June time.
March. So we're probably looking at E3 time. It's going to be reveal drop, probably. I mean,
with the new Switch.
Mate, are you feeling anyone, or I have no idea at this point.
I thought it was set in stone we'd be getting a Pokemon.
Yeah, I believe that as well. Especially with Diamond and Pearl later on this year and Legends Arceus next year.
I don't know if they're. I mean, because when they did the Fight Pass 2, they already knew who was going to be in all 6 of them.
And you assume they knew about these games and what to push if it was.
Yeah.
Going to be that they're pushing them games. He even said why the Monster Hunter me costumes here. It's because Monster Hunter Rise is coming out in March. I was like, you've even admitted it now. Do you know what I mean? You can't even sidestep. So, we all knew it, but
who knows? But when is Diamond and Pearl supposed to be coming out?
Late 2021. So I assume October, November time. So you assume that would be the last one. But Incineroar was the last one with the base game, and then there's a dangerous throwing going in. Sorry, but sound. So, I mean, I'd ask you to pick who you'd think, but you'd just be picking names out of thin air, mate. So I'm gonna ask you want again.
Guitar Man.
Is that
Bomberman?
Pie in the sky pick? Bomberman / Guitar Man. Up the top is a 4th, I think.
You're above Liverpool now.
Fucking on your knees, mate. Daniel.
Yes.
Same question, mate. Who do you fancy in Smash? Who's the one to go?
Doom Guy.
Is that the one that made you go, do you know what? I'm buying this. Would you buy the character or the whole pack or what?
I'd probably buy the character.
The character, okay. There isn't a character that made you go, do you know what? That's worth it for the whole thing, or?
No, not for me.
I can appreciate that, mate. I can appreciate that. Yeah, overall, I mean, I love when Sakurai just goes on about those, like, he goes balls in that presentation.
Yeah, I always love his presentation.
Yeah, he gets proper into it, and it's just.
I want a living room like that, 2 TVs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all in. I'm all about 2 TVs in my living room. But we'll be playing. I'll be playing later. We'll tell you what we think next week. But we'll be on twitch.tv/jamcasual next on Saturday, right? Saturday, chilling. I'll be having a Chinese, mate. But yeah, should we move on? Anything to add to Smash Brothers or anything before we move on?
Not really.
Good lad. I have one here from Bloomberg. Big Jason Schreier's in the house, because as he usually is, to be fair. It's about Hogwarts Legacy. Now, Dan, I believe you added this. I appreciate it very much, because I forgot this happened. I was like, shit. But the next Harry Potter video game will allow players to customize their character's voice, body type, gender placement for the school's dormitories, taking a stride towards inclusivity after several recent controversies stemming from the comments by J.K. Rowling. So they're going to have trans options as the character picker thing, which is good, because inclusion is what we want in life. It's just want everyone to feel welcome and everyone to feel at home, and no one to feel like out in the dumps. And you feel me?
You want people to feel as if like they truly belong.
Yeah, and it's like,
which they do.
One of the things Cyberpunk does right is they allow you to swap pretty much everything over, which I do like. I mean, I'm cool. And then Demon Souls just has body A and body B instead of male and female, which is, Jam.
Yes.
You agree, right? It's cool.
Yeah.
Especially with J.K. Rowling and is it the director?
With everything going on with that, it's probably a big FU to J.K. Is that? Which is great.
Definitely. It unfortunately did get pushed back to next year, which is it's understandable. With everything that's going on at the minute. People working remotely and all that nonsense. Are we buying this or are we chilling?
I think I'll be on
Day
it,
one, or...
and I think Mary will be on it as well. Maybe. I mean, I'm all about Harry Potter games.
What's your favourite Harry Potter game?
I don't think I've ever played one.
You have? You played Lego Harry Potter, surely?
Nope.
Really? Even I played Lego Harry Potter, mate. It's over there, I think.
See, mine would be Prisoner of Azkaban, I would say.
Nice, mate. Jam, as a massive Harry Potter fan, I'm joking. As someone who passive interest Harry Potter, you say?
Yeah.
Are you drawn by this, or?
I'm not sold by it, but I don't think I'll play it. But I do actually like the idea. It does look really cool.
Yeah.
Like I think I said a few weeks ago, if it's not Harry Potter, if you like slap Star Wars on it,
if you just put it in space and like some fucking Jedi Council thing, you're in.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, that was just a quick update on what's going down with the Harry Potter thing. Anything to add to Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling being a bellend and Hogwarts Legacy?
I feel as if it's good news for everybody. Is that and a good FU to J.K. So happy for that.
True, mate. Next on the show, NS has got a new PC. I don't know if you guys have heard about this.
We haven't. Please tell us more.
No, well, our good friend NS has bought himself a new. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. He did actually buy one. Lads, have you seen the patent thing, which has gone around for a potential PSVR 2 thing?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen these? With it being a patent, it'll either be miles off or probably never see the light of day, or you know what I mean. Are you feeling this? So I'm gonna get the pictures up actually, but it's best to show and tell and all that shit. So the new controller's like a trigger thing on it. I trying to make it out myself. This is from
Looks like a joystick.
GamesIndustry.biz. Yeah. GamesIndustry.biz. Brendan Sinclair. Somebody with a name I can say. Cheers, Brendan, mate. There's these banana things. I haven't got a clue, to be honest with you.
Throw people off.
Yeah. This trigger gun thing. I mean, jam.
Mm.
And then there's also a finger tracking. I imagine like a paint. I think like it's got like a paint. What do you call them? What are they called? Yeah. Paint mixer thing. This
palette.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. My mind went blank then. I don't know what happened. I mean, it's easy. We can sit here all day and speculate what all this nonsense is for. But would you be drawn into a PSVR 2 if what?
Yeah.
I mean, I need more space, obviously, but for the space and all this was like it gave you two gun things and like a trestle. I'm not sure. What do you think these are? Like the banana thing. Why banana?
I don't know. Is it going to be? Let's say. Oh no, I don't know.
It's hard to imagine what a banana would be.
Yeah.
Is it they're just using a banana as an example? Are they going to have something you can like attach to an object?
Maybe
you tell the game what object it is, but you can interact with it physically.
Could it be like a what was like the Wii nunchuck, for example? It could be something along those lines.
Yeah, maybe. And then it goes into the gun. It's just clearly a trigger thing, right? It's got. I think this has haptic triggers as well, like the PS5 controller. So
that'd be cool if it did.
Yeah, I mean,
they easily make like a gun frame where you slide things in.
Even the Wii's got one of them, mate. So
or a thing where you put a sword on top.
Yeah,
it would be cool if they obviously had the adaptive controller, but also the 3D sound as well.
Yeah,
that'd be.
I mean, that has to be in the
headset.
Yeah, that has to be in the headset, right? The 3D sound thing.
Yeah, you think
because they are pushing it quite a lot.
Yeah. The marketing.
Yeah.
Although we all know why Jam would want PSVR 2. It'd be Vader Immortal, Vader's Dojo.
So good.
You know why?
I'm not even done the story.
Have you just been chilling?
The dojo's so good.
Yeah, he's just playing around in the dojo. Is Jam?
Of course he is. Yeah, there's that painter palette thing. No idea. Well, I mean, I have no idea. To be honest with you, maybe
I can't remember the name of that artist from Deadpool 2, but you'd probably end up being like that, wouldn't you?
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross, that's the one.
What a legend. But why? Well, there's something to think about, I guess.
It did.
Anything to add on PSVR? Anything like that before we move on to more PlayStation goodness? I say goodness, not really.
It's
a grey area.
One.
Yeah,
grey area.
It comes from the PlayStation blog. PlayStation Store to discontinue movie and TV purchases and rentals. I, for one, Vanessa Lee from the PlayStation blog. I, for one, had no idea that the PlayStation Store was still offering rentals and purchases on movie and TV stuff. I had no idea, so I can't imagine. You can imagine my surprise when I found out. I was more surprised. I thought they were still doing it, as opposed to them not being able to do it. Stopping it, I should say.
Yeah.
I assume you two are in sort of the same boat. I can't imagine.
I knew they were still doing it.
To be fair, I have rented a few times from PlayStation, and I do own I think it's South Park the movie through PlayStation. I think
it's a great film, by the way.
It is. Actually.
I got like 3 free films from it. I think of like Spider-Man 2.
And I think everybody's got powers because I think everybody got powers.
I think powers is the only thing that kept it going for a while. And I thought when powers stopped, I thought they just pulled the plug.
Yeah.
So at SIE, we strive to provide the best entertainment experience for PlayStation fans, and that means evolving our offerings as customers' need change. The bidding off August 31st, it stops, which is 5 months away-ish, right? Is it?
Yeah.
I'm not huge on my timing has just gone all out the window. It's just a heads up there. We're all on the Netflix, Prime, Disney Plus bandwagon. Jam's checking
That's the whole reason for it.
Exactly. Jam's
that like tougher in comparison anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And yeah, that's true. And to be fair, it's probably if they don't make money from it, why the fuck bother? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most people, if they're going to rent a film, are going to rent it through Prime anyway. Or
I do. That's the first place I go when I don't want to watch Prime.
Yeah.
Or Netflix. I'll check it. Just put it on.
Google to be fair, I tend to, if I'm renting a film, I'll rent it through Rakuten because you get 4K variants for the same price normally.
There you go.
So it's pretty good.
There's some top advice there from Dan the Man. Rent it from Rakuten. Ruined Play.com, but I'm not going to go there. First film I ever go in, I think about it today, the first film I ever bought from Play.com was Underworld.
Actually, I think it's the first time I ever bought anything on the internet was Play.com.
Yeah, Play.com. First, yeah, you're right. The first time ever, I was like, And then when it came through the door and it was a DVD, I was like, I didn't have to go to HMV to buy this. What's going on?
I bought a My Chemical Romance t-shirt.
No, you didn't. Stop lying.
Wasn't for me. Obviously.
I can imagine it wasn't for you, mate. Gentlemen, shall we move on to a juicy one? I think this is gonna
juicy.
This is gonna
it juicy enough because it's still technically rumours?
It's rumours, but Bloomberg are reported. Is it Bloomberg that are reporting it? Yeah, Bloomberg are reporting it, so it's pretty much in. There's some, you know what I mean. There's some strength behind the rumor. The Nintendo Switch Pro is likely going to be put into production in June. Is it June? Let me have a look. I think it said June, right? I can't see it. I'm trying to browse the article dead quick.
Yeah, Samsung are going to make the screens from June.
I'm going to go on the Bloomberg article because give me 2 seconds. Right, Takashi. I'm going to just put the names on the screen. I'm sorry, I can't say them. I don't want to be rude and butcher them. I'm not buying that. £290 a year. Okay, we're gone. We're gone, lads. With 2 secs. There we go.
Good old Bloomberg.
Yeah, good old Bloomberg. Takashi, no, and Sohee Kim. Sorry.
You can say Sohee Kim.
Yeah, just about.
Moshizuki.
Let me just. I have to go back on. We'll have to go back on. I'm going to go to on Eurogamer. I want to go back on Eurogamer. Tom Phillips, I can say that name. Said Nintendo's widely anticipated Switch Pro model will feature a 7-inch 720p OLED. Give me some OLED action, mate. All in day. Screen and output at up to 4K when connected to a TV. Now, gentlemen, what was your first initial reaction to that sentence I just said?
I just gathered it.
That's
what we'd get anyway.
That is what we were. Yeah,
it just seems a bit weird because we can output our mobile phones at above 1080p, but they won't up the screen quality. It seems a bit weird. I get the whole OLED thing. It means higher contrast, better colors, all that sort of stuff. But it just seems a bit weird that they're not upping that resolution a bit more.
Yeah, they should. It should be 1080 handheld.
100%.
I mean,
it's not hard.
I think it needs to be more 1080 handheld than rather 4K on your TV.
There's an interesting Twitter thread I'm going to put on screen now by Jeff Grubb, who I tend to cheese off a lot on the show. Then he said something interesting, which I find fascinating, and I kind of agree with it. People going about resolutions on phones and it's this and that. It's like most apps you use on your phone are 720 or 1080. That's the end of it because the battery power and shit like that. It says before you give your Switch Pro takes, please look at the pixel density of 720p at 7 inches. It's 209 pixels per inch, which is equivalent to a Retina display if you hold it 16 inches away from your face. Which, if you're an adult, you do, right? So let me just I'll get the thing up on the screen. I'm going to put the link to the tweet in the chat as well.
I suppose people will see a difference having an OLED screen, even if it's 720. You're going to see a big increase in quality without resolution, and plus it means the price tag won't be horrendous.
Yeah, and it says 1080p in handheld is a waste of power, both in terms of performance and battery, even on your phone, which probably has a super high resolution. Games run at 720p because you won't notice the difference, but you won't notice your battery drain in 20 minutes. I mean, that's a good point, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
I guess. Yeah.
I mean, I would. I mean, the Christmas of a 1080 screen handheld would be magical, but it's like you've got to, like it says, you've got to take battery power into consideration. You've got and
the fact is they won't have all the fancy energy.
And the thing is, how many and how many games on Switch run at 1080?
Yeah, you see, I'm more bothered about the 4K than I am the actual Switch side of it, because I'm more of a dock person.
Yeah, he was dock. Go on.
Yeah, like I to be fair, I find it unwielding. The actual Switch, it hurts my hands after like 20 minutes of playtime. So it's like I'll just dock it up most of the time. So for me, 4K is good. It is a good thing.
Do you think? Speaking on your hands hurting, Dan, do you think that they'll change the physical Joy-Cons, or do you think they'll go? You can use
some of these, mate. Let's go.
Yeah, but do you think they're going to go? Probably give you something like that, but do you think they're going to allow these Joy-Cons to be compatible with next Switch?
Maybe. Who knows? It could.
Can you imagine if they're not?
It would be nice if who made those? Your ones. Hori, that's it. Get Hori to do third-party controllers.
Let's just do Joy-Con Pro as well. Whatever.
Hori are the best third-party maker controller people on the fucking planet. Like they
do some cool fight sticks.
Yeah. The fight sticks are cool. Like they're cool. Like all
my only complaint with Hori is they did that absolutely terrible PlayStation controller, the mini one,
the Mega Man looking one. And there's the Xbox one, I think.
It's tiny.
Yeah.
It's like
I know what one you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just nasty them. But yeah, Hori are pretty good at third party.
Mad Cats are pretty good as well.
What?
I was gonna say they're like the Mad Cats of PS2 era.
What are you talking about?
Mad Cat?
I like Mad Cats had some good controllers.
No,
they did it right.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I liked Mad Cats.
Both of you, be quiet. When I got bought Mad Cats third-party controller for Christmas, I threw out the window, mate. I'm not even trying to be ungrateful or anything, but I'm not.
My fight stick's Mad Cats.
Yeah, which one?
My proper expensive Street Fighter one.
You're good.
I think so.
It can't be Mad Cats.
Here he goes. Here he comes.
Can't see it.
Can you see? Fuck. I can't.
What are you doing? Put it down a bit. Down a bit.
Down.
That's the Mad Cats logo.
Where? Oh yeah.
To be fair, actually. It's Mad Cats.
Mad Cats.
Are they still in business? The last I heard, they weren't in business.
I think they are still around, but
they are still around. I mean,
they're not as good as they used to be.
I mean, the third-party controllers, like actual weird turbo-looking controllers, are weird. But
to be fair, it looks like they do a lot more gaming keyboards and mice nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking PS2, PS3 controllers. I'm not a fan at all.
I liked them.
I mean,
they did memory cards too, if I remember correctly. Mad Cats.
I wonder about because when I think of Mad Cats, I'm going to put a control on the screen now. I just think of this nonsense like that. What is that? Do you know what I'm saying?
Terrible.
It's not the best one.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to lie.
I just remember I just a string of them, and I'm like, no. Mate.
I think these are the ones I had.
2 seconds. I need to visit the toilet.
Jump these the toilet. Let's talk about.
Let's go on to the Game Pass stuff if you want to.
I'll go and post that in. I think those are the ones that I had.
Yeah, I mean,
not terrible. They just some of them were a bit iffy. Like I think they did. Is it that one there? That was absolutely horrific.
Oh, cats on the thing I'm going to put on screen. Sorry.
Yeah, there were a Mad Catz PSX or PS1 controller, and it was basically like the original design of the PS3 controller. You know, that whole boomerang thing.
God.
That's nasty.
Remember the boomerang? Jesus Christ, mate.
Yeah, where the Spider-Man logo and the boomerang control.
It was mental. Daniel, should we move on to Game Pass? For the record, I'm in for a Switch Pro, but I'm in for a Switch Pro. What price do you think it's going to be? If those are the specs, 720p OLED screen, 4K docks.
You see, OLED is an expensive technology where whatever you go about it.
Nintendo will cheese that and get it as cheap as possible. Remember that.
So what are we retailing at now?
Switch is about 280, I think.
300 quid, in it. So I think 400. No.
350, 400 is probably whereabouts we're gonna get the. If it is them specs and they do. I mean, 270, 279 is the going rate for a Switch. No, probably 360, 400
is that
quid.
RRP? Yeah, 369.
Yeah, RRP is 280.
Yeah,
369.99.
379 maybe.
For the super special weird editions, it's 350, 340.
It's going to be expensive.
Yeah, definitely going to be expensive. Daniel, mate, shall we go on to Game Pass?
Yeah.
Well, Jam's not here. New Game Pass games from the Xbox blog. I'm going to put them on the screen now. Have you seen these, Dan? Have you been?
Yeah, I've actually. I'm quite amazed.
Yeah, NBA 2K21, NHL 21, Madden 21, Football Manager 2021, and Star Wars Squadrons. All were coming. Well, Madden's available now. Football Manager, NBA, and Star Wars are available today, and Star Wars Squadrons available this month, and NHL 21 for console is available in April. And what's leaving?
Which game I'm going to jump on?
Oh, Witcher 3's leaving. And Bloodstained, fuming. So leaving Alvestius Chronicles, Astro Lancaster, whatever that means. Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, Kona, and Witcher 3, all leaving on March the 15th.
Not bothered.
Daniel,
I played it on PlayStation.
Football's deep in all them games. Still the best deal in gaming, yeah? You still stand with me on that?
I love Witcher, to be fair, so yeah, I am.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it. But...
Are you going to be playing any of these games that are coming to Game Pass this month?
Yes.
What are you going to be playing? Star Wars Squadrons, let's go.
So yeah, I'm probably going to jump on Squadrons. I'm probably going to give NHL and Madden a go.
Yeah, when was the last Madden you played? Mine was on the GameCube.
Madden. The last Madden I played was 18.
Whatever one was on the GameCube. Let me just... I'll tell you which one it is in a second, but it's like,
And you're asking a silly question. Football Manager's there. I'm playing that.
Yeah, of course you are.
I love Football Manager.
Yeah, I do. Jam doesn't like Football Manager, by the way. Let's talk about him while he's not here. He doesn't like Football Manager. Can you imagine not liking Football Manager?
Like Football Manager. Okay, now.
Madden,
Here's a question, though.
Go on.
Did you ever play Championship Manager?
Mate, I buzzed off Championship Manager.
They actually brought back. I can't remember if it was 01 or 02.
Yes, I remember this.
It came back, and I was like, "Oh, do I jump on that?" Because I used to buzz off that game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was the prime time Championship Manager, or 102-ish.
Yeah.
Are you still talking about Game Pass?
Yes. Jam, I'm going to be probably going to be playing Star Wars Squadrons, mate. Deal with it.
Good.
To be fair, I'm going to give it a go. Yeah, I'll give it a punch.
I'm going to give that Jam's favourite game, Football Manager, a go as well.
Yeah, I will do as well. Yeah, the only game I probably won't play out of that's NBA, because I'm not... Like, I like basketball. Yeah. I don't like the games. I've not been a big fan of them since we're talking Jam. NBA Jam. And
NBA Jam as well. What a game.
Boom, back in the days.
To move on. Jam, do you have anything do you want to talk about Game Pass?
I couldn't care less about this one. One really annoying thing is as well, right? So I got 4 months of Game Pass free from October. So I have to pay for it this coming month.
Yeah.
And I thought I'd stop the payment, but I didn't. So I've got another month worth of Game Pass because I was just going to switch back to the PC only one. So I paid $10.99 again. Well, it's about to take $10.99 from me.
You got Ultimate though, haven't you? So you can use it on your phone.
Games I get. Pardon?
You got Ultimate, so you can put it on your phone.
Yeah, but I'm furloughed, lockdown. Why do I need to play it on my phone?
Fuming.
And it's them games.
Mate, you're saving. To move on. Gentlemen, have either of you played Avengers yet?
No.
Daniel? No.
I saw a thing earlier. I just scrolled straight past it.
Yeah, this is the thing you've just scrolled straight past is probably the thing I want to mention now.
I just thought it becomes more of a grind.
Yeah,
or something.
Chris Scullion from VGC he's back doing his thing, by the way. Chris Scullion, formerly of Official Nintendo Magazine. Very cool guy. You should follow him on Twitter. He brings this article. It says Avengers is making its heroes level up slower with the next gen versions, because of course they are. So what this article basically goes on about is that what it says in the tin really, XP is going to be more grindy, and I mean this. It's just like a way to cheese more. Can you cheese level up on this game? Do you know this?
No idea.
Is that a thing that happens? Because my assumption is that they were gonna, do you know what I mean? Like sort of make it harder to level up, so you put the wedge in. Is that a thing that happens?
I don't know. Are they just doing it to make people play the game longer?
Yeah,
probably.
I mean, because there are microtransactions. I know that one.
Yeah,
maybe to play the game longer, to keep people in the game, to get people spending more money, which is slimy and shady, and this game can go fuck itself, to be honest with you. I'm still not over the Spider-Man thing.
Did you play it?
I borrowed it off Reggie, and then I didn't play it, and then I think some DLC came out and he had it back, and I was like, whatever, I don't want it. Fuck off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I won't be picking that up at all, even if it became free to play, which I wouldn't be surprised if it did. I don't think I'd
it's got the structure and the pull of a free to play game. Not that
like Square, that would be free to play.
Square and Disney and more.
It's just a cash grab and it's shady and it's terrible.
I mean, they brought out a shit game and then said, "Oh, we're fixing this, we're fixing that." So just fix it before you bring it out. Do you know what I mean? Did I play the demo? I think I played the demo. I say demo, beta, whatever the fuck it was. Fuck that, mate. Not for me, but yeah. Square Enix will release the PS5 and Xbox Series versions of Avengers alongside the game's new Hawkeye DLC on March 18th. I already thought that came out, to be honest with you. So there's that. And there's performance mode and and all that shit. So there you go. Anything to add on Avengers before we move on to the next story? Do you care at all?
Do not care about it at all.
Well, okay, no worries. We'll move on. Gentlemen, gotta be honest with you. I usually sigh when I see delay stories, but I did like a little yes with this one because it moved a game I planned to buy from a busy period into a not so busy period. Which is quite selfish, I've got to be honest, but it frees me up a bit of cash and all that shit. Guilty Gear Strive has been delayed until June the 11th from April 9th. So Guilty Gear had they tweeted out they had the open beta test, and the feedback that's come in it needs more work than they originally thought, probably. And with them, I assume they're working remotely at home.
More than likely.
Yeah, it's not got. yeah, I mean, Jam, you played the beta, right?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
So
did you play it, Dan? Did you see it?
I didn't. I haven't seen anything nor played it.
Marvelous,
Unfortunately.
it's fucking mint. It's very good. I'm very impressed. But yeah, like I said, with the feedback they received from the diehards, I was 1 for 1, by the way, on the 100% record in that beta. Main was that a name with the anchor?
The anchor.
Yeah, I mean, I would say take all the time you need to regurgitate that Shigeru Miyamoto quote. Good, a delayed game is eventually good. A bad game is bad forever, and all that shit. So, not so much now with patches and things, but it's still relevant today, I think. Because bad launches leave bitter taste in people's mouths, and sometimes it can be difficult to do a No Man's Sky or a Rainbow Six Siege or anything. So, because a lot of people forget Rainbow Six Siege when that first came out, people did not like it. You know what I'm saying?
Massive now.
It's massive now, and there's a massive online community, and all power to it. But it's not for me. Daniel, you're buzzing. I think you're buzzing. If I was to cherry pick games at random,
This wouldn't have been one I would have thought of.
I'm gonna cover my eyes and just spin the game wheel and just stop it and pick one out.
Yeah, it does almost feel like that, doesn't it? A little bit.
If I told you a Doom game was getting a VR version, you'd think, oh, I think Doom.
But there's already Doom VR.
Yeah, there's already Doom VR. Has Doom Eternal got VR yet, or have I made that up?
No.
Yeah, so if I said to you a Doom game is going to get the VR treatment, you'd think, oh, Doom Eternal's getting VR, cool, right?
Yes.
Wrong, sirs. Doom 3 of all games is getting the VR treatment.
Doom 3 is the creepiest one.
Yeah, it is the creepiest one because you can't have a gun and a flashlight at the same time. Is that right? I remember that, right? Oh, you can. I must be thinking of something else.
Even with the flashlight though, it's dark and it's creepy. It doesn't really do much in those instances. So I must admit, I was pleasantly surprised by this. Because
yeah, I mean, Jam, are you gonna get this on your PSVR?
I don't know. It might be one of them bargain bin pickups eventually, or PS Plus.
Yeah, it could be on PS Plus. It's coming out the 29th of March, which is 3.5 weeks away. But we're all good there, mate. I don't know if I'm in. I don't have a VR, do I? Is it all VRs or just PSVR?
It's just VR. This well, it says it's on. It says it's on. It's been retooled for PSVR, and then somebody below it says, please let it come to PC and Oculus Quest, and then somebody's then put playable on Quest with side quests and runs pretty well.
I'm sure it will.
I think it has been modded. I can see in the comments. It's modded for PC, not official release yet. But I assume why bother? But I mean, cool. Doom 3 was cool.
It looks like it's going to be quite interesting in VR. That's for sure.
Definitely. And anything to add VR Doom 3 before we move on to the final surprising story? No one. I'm moving on.
No.
Lads,
surprising.
This is I'm about to rock the boat, lads. We're on Valheim Watch, obviously, and it's just hit 5 million sales. Having that one. Boat, sale, whatever, doesn't matter. I said my joke today at work. I said this joke today at work, and somebody, not everyone got it, so I'm going to say it now. Daniel.
Yes.
I've got a Ukrainian friend who's a sound technician. And a Czech 1-2. And a Czech 1-2.
So bad.
That's bad.
That's hilarious. Anyway, moving on. I ask this question every time the story comes up because it's I guarantee next week we'll be talking. Oh, is it 6 million sales? Are you interested? FOMO getting to you yet? Is FOMO getting to you yet?
I'm interested. I might end up buying it eventually.
So out of the three of us, I think Dan's gonna get hooked first, and
then drag you all in.
Yeah, casual Friday.
There'll be no way I'm playing.
You're playing this game, Cham. You love this game. I mean, yeah, more power to them. I'm very happy for them. There's a little team. Who makes this game? Help me out. What are they called? Iron Gate. AB.
Iron Gate.
Iron Gate. Yeah.
I will just say something.
Go on.
So this game, I'm led to believe, is made by 5 people. I think. But the next thing is, do you know how much money they've made?
I mean,
a lot.
78 million.
Yeah, 15 times 5 million is
70. It's about 78 million.
Yeah, is there
So
like? God.
And I bet you anything, their production costs ain't anywhere near that.
No, it should be. I mean, yeah, more power to them. I'm happy for them.
It's good news
I'm
that
buzzing for
such a small time producer. I hope they use it well. Obviously, add lots of interesting stuff to it.
I agree. Jam, are you not on the Valheim hype train?
I'm not.
Join us on the Valheim hype train.
No.
Valheim!
I'll wait on the station.
You wait on that station. Mate, you get on the Smash character sword person hype train. We're buzzing. That's it. That's the whole shebang today. Any unpopular opinions, anything you want to talk about?
Mad Cats make controllers that aren't that.
You see, I agree with you. I don't mind them.
He's doing this to me now.
Just wind you up.
Why though?
I did put in for a debate. Probably not as much of a debate as I want opinions, but like I've watched this Mortal Kombat trailer.
The film one, you mean?
Yes, the film one, and it doesn't look terrible.
I know. I'm
a bit like, what?
Yeah, I'm in the camp that it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But I don't think it's going to be amazing. It's going to be. I don't know.
They've completely taken it away from the video game. Like, Scorpion must be yellow, Sub-Zero must be blue.
It's in that weird place that they don't look like the video game models, but you can still tell who's who. You know what I mean? Like if you put them all in line, I'd be able to tell you which one's which one because they're all the.
I'm not a big fan of the whole the fact that they've retconned a few characters either. Like first of all, Kano. His eyes. It does look sick. It looks funny. It looks funny and great, but they've retconned him a little bit with his eye. And second of all, who else? Jax's loss of his arms as well has been retconned again.
Yeah. Again. I mean,
it's a pretty good way of losing them.
Yeah,
I must admit.
I'm quite happy with. I'm not like, because sometimes when things get retconned in films or prequels or whatever, you think, is that how it happened? Really? But that's like.
I think Jax's arms have got about 4 different stories.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. All right. Whatever. I mean, are you gonna watch this in the
cinema
if you can, or are you gonna watch it quite early on?
No, probably not early on.
As soon as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Tremendous.
When's it out? It's next month, isn't it?
It's soon. Yeah. Have a look. It's just called Mortal Kombat, isn't it?
All I'm imagining is Jam watching this Mortal Kombat, and he's just he's watching this, and then he's got like an overlay of the original Mortal Kombat going on in his head, and he's just there like, oh, actually, I can see this happening.
James Wan produced it. I never knew that.
Who?
James Wan.
I thought it said James Bond.
What was it? Jam.
James Bond.
Jam.
Could you imagine the James Bond version of Mortal Kombat?
April 16th is out. I'm looking at the cast. and I know her. Where do I know her from? Who's Matilda Kimber? Who's that?
I don't know.
I don't know her. I'm making it up. I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, I think it looks cool. The trailer's cool. There's some nice shots in there. I'm all in. I've got anything else in Mortal Kombat before we move on?
No.
Are we all in? I think I'm in.
I think I'm in.
Yeah, cool. I have one. Do you remember a time, gentlemen, when a handheld game was drastically different from the home console version, but it was still sold as the same thing?
Yes.
So, for example, everyone at home.
They did that. There was a. I don't know what you mean, but they did that back in the day. I know what you mean. Like you mean home. You mean like Super Mario World. Sorry, Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario Land kind of thing.
Kind of, but I'm thinking more like, for example,
I do like the first thing that pops into my head is Harry Potter. There were Harry Potter on PlayStation and Harry Potter on Game Boy, and people argue that Harry Potter on Game Boy was better than the home console variants.
Yeah, and the one that always comes to mind for me is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Oh,
when you look at the home console version, I'm going to put it on screen now. Don't worry. You look at the home console version, and it looks 3D, and you know what I mean, like a skating game. Whereas you look at the Game Boy Advance version. Let me just swap it over now, quick. And the drastic difference in what you see on that version and that version is just like, what? But it was sold as like the same game. Just get this up now.
You shouldn't be comparing the Game Boy Advance version. You should be comparing it with the N-Gage version.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. To be fair, that's pretty cool, but the difference is drastic, and I was just like, what is... And then you see people moan now about a few dipping frame rates on the Switch and like a bit of a resolution drop, and you think, well, back in the early 2000s, it was a different fucking game when you wanted to play on the toilet. You know what I'm saying?
You see, they've launched a console. Retron have relaunched a new console for Game Boy.
Have they now?
70 quid, and you play Game Boy Color, Game Boy, and beta version for Game Boy Advance because it runs like trash.
It buzzing. But that's just something I like to think about. I think about that often.
The first time
I'll still openly admit I want a Pocket, happily. I will probably end up with a Pocket eventually.
There's a new character coming to Tekken. I don't know who it is. Let me see. Let me look in the comments. No one seems to know who it is. Must be a new character.
With you saying drastically the looks are different. It happened before that when home consoles were first being introduced to homes, where like, people would buy Donkey Kong, play it in the arcades, and then take it home or buy it for their home console, and the home console one was trash compared to the one in the arcades.
I'm still playing the latest version of the game. I'm so sorry.
I've just checked.
Yeah, we're both on it, mate. It's going to be 2 o'clock in the morning. We're fuming.
Yeah, we'll.
The update goes out, but yeah, I mean, not some of the Game Boy Advance stuff is highly underrated, and do you know what I mean? I don't know if you noticed, I fucking buzz off the Game Boy Advance. Like that sort of art style and the side scrolling. Yeah, cool. I just fucking started. But yeah, it's something I think about quite a lot. Gentlemen, Jam. Do you have a forgotten gem for today?
I do.
You do? Give me some clues, mate.
It's the best wrestling game ever made.
The best wrestling game ever made. Wrestling game.
It depends on who you're talking to, because I know what my favourite wrestling game of all time is.
It's all but muscle.
No. Even though I do have that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was cheating a bit there because I know you got that and you thought you might bring that out.
Yeah, it's not WCW wrestling, is it?
Cool.
I'll give you a clue. It was...
Backyard Wrestling.
No.
Here it is.
You see, my favourite wrestling game of all time was WWE Here Comes the Pain. I love that game so much.
It's not a WWE WCW game, is it, Jam? I assume it's not.
It's made by Capcom.
It's on the tip of my tongue. I can see it. I can see it.
What did you say, Dan?
Rumble Roses.
No.
I can see the fucking game, Jam, but the names. I can see the logo.
Would you like me to tell you?
Yeah, go on. Lay it on me.
One of the characters in it has appeared in Street Fighter games.
It's not got it.
Capcom vs SNK as well.
Go on, you're going to have to.
Saturday Night Slam Masters.
Mate.
Best wrestling game in the world.
Is that what I was thinking of? I'll get one up. What is it? That's Slam.
Super Nintendo.
Masters.
Arcade, I think. But it's very similar looking to Street Fighter 2.
Yeah.
But 4-player as well.
Yeah. This is what I'm thinking of. I don't know what I was thinking of.
Saturday Slam. There's
I'm
a guy
about to shock you, Jam.
What?
I don't think I've ever seen this.
You've never seen it?
I don't think I've never seen this. Saturday Slam Masters.
It's got a character in it called It's El Stingray, I think.
El Stingray.
It's blatantly El Fuerte.
You can tell it's a Capcom game, though, can't you? Bloody hell.
And Haga is the guy.
Oh,
that's in it.
Is this the game from
Haga.
Capcom vs SNK?
What is with that referee's animation, though? Like,
I love this
scroll
game.
through it a bit. Let me see. It's a bit more. This looks pretty cool, to be fair.
Mm.
It
I
does
don't think I've ever
actually
seen this, to be honest.
I don't think I have either.
This is a cool one, Jam. Thank you
Looks
for
like
this.
T-Hawk.
Can you buy? Is this in a collection or of anything, or?
I don't know. Because when I saw the Capcom releasing all them things for the Switch,
you thought this would be in there, right?
I thought, yeah. I mean, straight up, I thought like, all right, yeah, love Street Fighter, Street Fighters and everything. But yeah, the fact that they didn't have this was a crime.
Yeah, man.
But great game. Bought the box version. I might try and find one on eBay.
Yeah, man.
I've got it unboxed here. Just the cart.
I did not get any fucking fanny.
I'm just loading up the Capcom thing now.
I'm trying to see if it's anywhere.
Assume she was replying to a sentence and then realised something.
Oh, Night Slam. An arcade version, a Genesis, Sega Mega Drive version, and a SNES version. No, I don't think it is anywhere else. This is annoying me because that game looks cool. You know what we're doing, Dan. You know what we're doing.
We see EX in it.
Oh, can we? I'll eBay
Final
it. You see it.
on the.
What's it called? What's it called?
Saturday Night Slam Masters. Or Masters, as Jam says.
Saturday night.
I've never heard of this in my life.
I've never heard of it. How dare you? They've got so many Street Fighters on this. Come on.
Ask me how much the Genesis version is.
I don't even want
Mega
to
Drive version, sorry. 160 notes. Mate, this is a dear one. There's a Saturday Night Slam Masters mint condition. The gentleman wants £900 for it.
What? What console?
SNES. Saturday Night
900.
Slam Masters, Sega Mega Drive, brand new, sealed. How much are we talking?
That...
What the fuck?
600 of the Queen's English pounds. Wait, I'm going to put the thing on screen.
Can I just add that whilst researching this game, there's a console I have never heard of that it actually appeared on, and it's the Fujitsu FM Towns Marty.
Mate, we're opening a massive can of worms here, mate. What
the hell is that?
Wow.
I've never even heard of it.
What's it called?
Apparently it was
Fujitsu
on
what?
that as a pop-up. It was
Fujitsu.
also in arcades as well.
For the Fujitsu what, Dan, mate?
Fujitsu
Yeah.
FM Towns Marty.
It's just a home PC, that. What is that? FM Town System is a Japanese variant of PC built by Fujitsu from February 89 to summer of 1997.
It only sold 45,000 consoles and it
What
cost
are these,
$710.
Jam. This is
Wow.
a good one, mate. This is a good one. So
It's
you
a
know
great
what to do if you want to play Saturday Night Grand Slam, whatever it is. What's it called, Jam?
Oh, the loose cart. Saturday Night Slam Masters.
Saturday Night Slam Masters. You need to haul yourself out and go on eBay and buy one for 500 quid or.
Just the loose cart is 60 odd quid. I have that much.
The loose cart is reasonable for nowadays for a rare game. But yeah, cool.
Is it on CEX? That's the question.
Yeah. Daniel, look for me, mate. I'm very.
It'd probably be the same price as a PS5, knowing sex, but you know. Saturday.
Well, I found a Slam Masters box only, no inserts, no nothing, for $50.
$50, ladies and gentlemen.
So you can get it for Mega Drive from CEX. Unboxed is £50, boxed 120, and mint 170.
Jam, this is a good one. Mate. This is a good one. This is class. This is what the Forgotten Gem encapsulates. It's what it's all about. Jam, I appreciate this one very much, mate. I'll be researching this one later. Don't you worry. But if you really want to play it, you know what you have to do. E-word. You know what I mean? But before you do that, we'll have to got a quiz for you. Music quiz. I've just noticed Neckbeard's on the screen, and it should be you, Jam. I'm sorry, but you've been on the screen all the time. You can give Neckbeard 5 more minutes. You know what I mean? You don't care, do you, Jam?
No, I'm just trying to find where I can play Saturday Night Slam Masters.
I know where you can play it.
Can I just say I'm falling even more in love with the Analog Pocket.
Do it, mate.
It's just it's amazing. Like I'm loving the fact it's got a dock as well. Like you can dock it to your TV. Of course, it has a dock.
Yeah, I mean, Analog Pockets are cool.
It's so sick.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Let's go.
Anyone at home?
Bring it on.
Music quiz. All Game Boy games. So I need the full title, please. Just take it to one console. You know the drill. We'll play 30 seconds or so. You know it. Pop in, bang. If you're watching in the chat, feel free to fire it in the chat and see. If you're watching on YouTube as well, have a go. You might win, but you won't win because you're probably about 3 or 4 days too late. But you know, it's have a good time. You ready? First track. Name the game. I need the full title. I'll wing this one.
Is it the original Game Boy or
OG Game Boy?
Okay.
OG.
Cheers, mate. All Game Boy games. End the game, please. Bang away.
I thought it was something else, then it changed. I've got a guess.
And that's just correct. Sorry, guys. No. Danny, happy for Jam to guess?
Yeah, go for it. Give it a go.
Jam.
Just a guess. Mortal Kombat.
It's not Mortal Kombat. Is Mortal Kombat on the Game Boy?
Yes.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Do you want the year?
Yes. Not gonna help.
That's not the one, you bastard. I don't know the year. 1991.
Year of my birth.
So old, Dan.
Yeah.
Damn.
Says you two.
Yeah,
I mean,
Jam, you're old.
I'm not had a birthday in 2 years nearly, so.
Shut up, you game.
lockdown birthday last year and this year, so they don't count. So
yeah, they
I'm still
do
third.
count.
No,
Yeah, they do. What game is this, Shigim?
I don't know.
I'll hazard a guess at something like Castlevania.
I'll give you that. Because we're never going to get that. I'll give you that. Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge was the game. I want to become famous,
Be
Jam.
famous.
Can you bin him off, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Castlevania, Dan, 1-0 up. Name the game, please. Don't be an advert. Pause it. Right now, 3. You may have played this recently if you catch my drift.
Who may have?
Somebody may have. If you catch my drift, Jam. It is not Mega Man. NS, unfortunately.
I'm getting like Metroid vibes out of it.
I'm getting like side scroll things.
Not Metroid.
Contra.
Not Contra. It's a first party Nintendo game.
What did you say?
Ghosts and Ghouls?
No. First party Nintendo game is what it is.
Oh, right.
Got a clue? Any ideas, lads? Big franchise.
Donkey Kong?
Not Donkey Kong. Not Contra, unfortunately. NS.
Pokemon.
It's not Pokemon.
I said Contra NS. Cool.
You did. Great minds, lads. Are you out?
Struggling.
No, it's 3 as well. Yeah, I'm out.
Both out.
Oh, is it Street Fighter?
No.
No.
Jam, remember when I said you may have played it recently? Do you know why you may have played it recently?
What did I
It's
play?
not
When
Guilty
did I?
Gear.
What is it?
It is Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening.
No. Recently, so 2 years ago.
Recently-ish, mate. Year and a half, mate. Get this next one, please. Name the game, not the whole title.
Oh my god, what is this? I can hear the sound
Well,
effects to it as well.
I think I'm taking a guess because I know.
One.
My guess would be Pokemon Yellow.
It's not Pokemon Yellow.
It's not Pokemon at all, is it?
Don't know, is it?
No, it's not.
It's not Pokemon.
Pokemon Silver.
It's not Pokemon. I'll give you a clue, it's not Pokemon.
Kirby's Air Ride.
Not Kirby's Air Ride. You know this, Jam. Daniel, you know this one.
It's Mario.
Did you cheat?
Oh, Bobble Bobble. See?
Did you cheat? Well, it's not. I mean,
Jay, get it.
I think we'll technically let Jade have that.
yeah, Jade have that. It's Super Mario Land 2, 6 gold coins.
What's the game called?
Super Mario Land 2, 6 gold coins.
Oh, I never would
Interest.
Does 1-1, Jaden Dan. When you're ready. Ground sound. Don't know, but I won't get this one, by the way. This is nonsense. What, throw an hard one in there?
Throw an hard one in there.
They're all hard.
I've got none of them.
91. Seems to be the popular year for.
Kirby.
Not Kirby, mate. Not a Nintendo game, this. That's your clue. I'll give you the franchise because it's a nonsense name. Massive franchise, you'll get it.
Don't.
Huge franchise.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Final Fantasy Adventure. You ready now for the decider? You should all get this one. Let's go.
Yeah, I've won them.
Oh, you don't? Am I going to flip a coin? Or is NS going to jump in with the answer?
Or we have to know the.
Do you have to know the specific game? Because we all know the actual song.
I mean... Yeah. I mean, it's... NS is right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Poke Center from Pokemon's
Ultra
Yellow.
Search Lab, you moose.
What?
Now that leaves me in a predicament. I need to scramble for a decider. So talk amongst yourselves for a minute or two. Anyway, games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Jack's a gimp?
Yes. No,
I agree.
I don't think so. I know so.
I know you're a gimp.
You asked us to talk amongst ourselves, so we're talking about
getting involved in our conversation.
Yeah, you're not allowed. You're trying to find a song.
I'm trying to find.
Concentrate. Watch him come out like Tetris or something like that.
No, I'm not going to do an easy one like that. I might do Tetris.
Don't do Tetris.
What is that nonsense?
Subnautica for Game Boy.
Yeah, big game, mate. Big game. Let's just see here. I'll do one of these games you've never heard of. What are all these?
You're scrolling through a Game Boy game list.
Yeah. That'll do. Right, ready?
Mm-hmm. Bugs Bunny.
No.
And I almost died. That's the most awesome thing I've away from it.
First party Nintendo game. It was released. 94.
It's a late one for a Game Boy.
It is.
Platform game. Unorthodox, if you will.
Kirby.
No. Why? I'm not
Just
doing
gonna
Kirby.
keep saying Kirby.
Someone gets it right, please.
Commando. No, that's Capcom.
I'm gonna do another song from this game, just to try and spice it up a bit. Where's the theme? Title theme. There you go. That helps.
Has NS got it?
Yeah.
He has.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Congratulations, NS.
Our music champ.
NS is champ.
I'm impressed you got that one, NS, because you're about 4 years old. So, congratulations. Yeah, we'll be back Tuesday. I'll tell you all about how it's going as a Pyra Mythra main. I'll tell you all about it.
We can find out on Saturday.
Yeah, we will be back. Yeah, Tuesday. Well, I'll be on Smash Saturday with Jam Stream. Twitch.tv/jam_casual. Is it _casual or not?
Yeah. It's the same as my Twitter handle.
Oh, sound, mate.
Bish.
Daniel, are you streaming over the weekend? Are you chilling or?
Just chilling.
Chilling, mate. No
Still the
worries.
latest version.
Thank you all for watching. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I may raid somebody, so if you are in the chat now, stick around. Is anyone online? I can't see anyone.
I
Have a mooch for me.
Marky Mark's on.
Morty Mott.
is on.
I'll have a mooch, mate. Let's have a look.
That's all I've got on mine.
I'm not signed into the. Oh, the kickoff revive. They're fuming. What the top is, by the way. Let's have a look now. Sorry, just gonna be 2
Casual
seconds.
Ports Live, raid them.
Oh yeah, raid them. They're great. King, no. Walking Mork. Decent. Might raid Morky Mork. Should raid Morky Mork.
Go ahead.
I'll raid Morky Mork. Thanks for watching.
Go on, then.
Be on YouTube, so when we watch, just chill. Do what you need to do. We're back on Tuesday, 7:30, chatting nonsense again. But until then, keep it casual, guys. See you in a bit. Thank you very much for watching. Where's the end of the thing? There it is. See you later, guys.